Let's talk about the one candidate in the race for president that no one's talking about that you probably need to be aware of. Her name is Jill Stein. You're like, who's that, if you don't follow politics? Well, in 2016, she got about 1% of the vote nationally. You're like, 1%? Does that really matter? It does. Here's why. These swing states, Stein has qualified for 4 of them. Michigan, Arizona, North Carolina, and just yesterday, she won a Supreme Court battle to be on her home state ballot in Wisconsin. What does that mean? Well, in a lot of these states, the vote totals have been different, like by about 10, maybe 20,000, and Stein has been known to maybe get around 20 or 30,000. It could be critical. Many political observers blame her for costing Hillary Clinton the election in 2016, but she was not on the ballot in 2020. So she wasn't a factor 4 years ago. She's on the ballot in many states now. And one other thing about Stein that you need to be aware of, she has been really courting that Palestinian lobby, a lot of disaffected Democratic voters. She has put a candidate on her ticket as a vice presidential candidate who kind of supports the Palestinian cause. She was even arrested at a protest back in April over in Missouri. So she's a factor to watch, particularly in the state of Michigan, one of the most critical swing states out there, and she is the candidate no one's watching. But she's not the only party you need to pay attention to. It just gets a little bit of vote. The Libertarian Party. Also check them out. They have been known to get tens of thousands of votes in swing states, and most of the time, Libertarians pull from the Republican Party. They got a lot of votes in Georgia, just north of us, in 2020. So monitor these candidates, get to know them. Even though it looks like they don't matter much, they could matter a whole lot and dramatically impact this election.